Hey everybody, welcome back to Purple Finch Photography. For those of you who are new here, my name is Matt. In this video today, we're going to be exploring the top 10 essential drone shots that every photographer should know on how to capture stunning aerial footage. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced drone pilot, mastering these shots will take your photography to the next level. So let's dive right in. First up, we have the classic bird's eye view. This shot offers a unique perspective looking straight down from a high point above, revealing intricate patterns and shapes in the scenery below. This type of shot provides a fresh and engaging way to showcase the world from a different angle. It also provides your footage with a lot of symmetry, making it more appealing to your viewers. This is such a simple technique, but it can create something pretty amazing. Next, we have the reveal shot. This is where we start to get a bit more intricate. What you want to do first is start with a close-up of an object and gradually pull back or ascend forward to unveil the surrounding environment. You want to make sure that you're a few feet above or in front of the area that you would like to begin with. Then ascend forward or backwards to showcase the rest of the environment. This type of shot adds depth, making your footage more immersive and impactful. Number 3. Behold the beauty of the orbit shot. By circling around a central subject or point of interest with the drone, we create a dynamic and captivating movement that showcases our subject from different angles. Drones such as DJI have the ability to lock onto certain objects while making movements around that object. This cinematic maneuver adds a touch of elegance and sophistication to your aerial footage. Especially with the locking feature, it will make your footage look a bit more professional and fluid. It is a bit difficult to do this method manually, as you have to make sure that your control motion stays the same throughout the duration of your footage. It takes a steady hand to pull this type of shot off. Now moving on to the next one, we have the awe-inspiring flyover shot. As we smoothly glide the drone over the landscape, this shot provides a bird's-eye view of the environment and gives your viewers the idea of being in an aircraft flying over the area. You can also lift the camera gradually while flying forward over the area to create another reveal. Do this by moving the dial on the corner of your controller while moving your stick forward. This will tilt the view upwards and create another reveal. Just make sure that you're high enough in the air so that you don't collide with anything around you. This type of shot allows your viewers to appreciate the layout and details of the location in all of its glory. Next up, we have leading lines. Whether it's natural or man-made, these lines help guide your viewers' eyes through the frame, adding a new form of depth and visual interest to your aerial photography. By strategically using leading lines, we create a sense of movement and draw attention to key elements within the scene. You want to first line up your shot beforehand. To do this, you can use your device's app or controller if it's built in, by turning on the center point and grid lines. The grid lines will help you guide your drone and measure your shots accurately. Also, sometimes if it's windy, this can change the direction of your drone. The grid lines will help you keep your drone on track, making it easy for you to capture great footage. Now let's look at another one of the more simplistic kinds of shots. With a smooth panning motion, we capture a wide expanse of scenery, showcasing the vastness and beauty of the landscape. You can do this at great heights and see into the distance for miles. or capture the area near the ground level to get a more cinematic shot. This sweeping motion immerses viewers in a breathtaking panorama. Speaking of panorama, for photos, you can use your drone's features for panoramic shots. DJI allows you to take up to 360 degrees, compiling multiple photos into one to create a 3D environment that you can view on your computer. Another great technique is the vertical rise. Take your drone to new heights with this type of shot. Starting close to the ground, we soar vertically upward to reveal the entire scene from a higher perspective. All you have to do is make sure your camera is pointing directly down by using the dial on the corner of your remote. Then move whatever stick you use to ascend forward. This dramatic ascent offers a dynamic reveal, emphasizing the vertical dimension of the landscape and creating a sense of awe and wonder for your viewers. However, just make sure that there's not much wind for these types of shots, as it can make the camera shaky and leave you with unappealing footage. For number 8, we have the tracking shot, a technique that adds movement and energy to your aerial footage. In this shot, we smoothly track a moving object or a static object, maintaining focus and framing as it moves through the scene. The dynamic tracking shot offers a sense of speed, action, and fluidity, allowing you to capture compelling and visually engaging sequences from a unique perspective. Locking focus on objects isn't available for every type of drone, such as the DJI Mini 2. You can lock onto certain objects, but this device only allows you to move around certain objects in the way that the app will let you. This takes time and it isn't always reliable, but you can walk forward and try to lock on the device towards you, and the drone will eventually start following you. You'll definitely want to try to tinker this and experiment with this kind of shot, unless you have a drone that already offers this locking feature. Now, one of my favorites is the low-level flybys. These are great shots and it's a wonderful technique, but you'll want to have a drone that can fly at a good speed. And make sure you're moving with the wind instead of against it so there's less resistance when flying. Flying close to the ground or water surface, we can capture a dynamic and exhilarating shot that adds speed and excitement to your footage. This low-level perspective allows the camera to take in as much detail as it can of the surrounding environment and create a unique sense of immersion for your audience. Now, last but most certainly not least, we have the golden hour shot. During the precious moments after sunrise and just before sunset, the warm, soft light bathes the landscape in a radiant glow, enhancing colors, textures, and mood in our aerial photography. There's nothing like this shot, and creating shots like these let your viewers take in the landscape with a new type of imagery. Utilize the golden hour shot to create enchanting and atmospheric shots that invoke emotions and captivate your audience to a whole new level. Also, you can tweak the colors of this in post to add a great deal of depth to your footage. Well, there you have it, the top 10 drone shots that every photographer should know. By mastering these essential techniques, you can elevate your drone photography skills and create captivating aerial footage that blows away your audience. Remember to practice and experiment with these shots, as well as add some filters and flair to your footage, and unleash your creativity to really make your footage stand out. If you guys found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more drone photography tips and tutorials. Also, turn on that notification bell so you can see when I post new videos. As always, thanks for watching and happy flying.